Good morning, folks. Today is Saturday, May 31st, 2025. So let's give you that time and date stamp there. It is It's almost 8:30 a.m. in the morning, and I'm watching one of my favorite sugar diet influencers. I've already recommended her before to you guys. So I know a lot of you that are subscribed to me are subscribed to Emma. That video just recently come out, so I started watching a little bit of it, and I figured I better get this weigh-in in before I get myself anything to eat or drink for the morning while my stomach is all completely empty. It's just how I like to do it.
Hello. Please step on the scale.
Okay, so this is really interesting. This is really interesting right here.
Your weight is 279.8 pounds.
Yeah. All right, so that is not a new low, but that is my low. That is my low so far to date on the sugar diet for the entire month so far. We got one day left, and if honestly, we're sitting right at hold on a second. Oscar is wanting up here. Oh, come on, Oscar. I've got him on a diet too. He's actually lost some weight. He's getting a little lighter. Not the sugar diet though. A vet recommended specific dog food type of diet. He ain't crazy about it, but he's doing it. But anyhow, like last Sunday and Monday were my two cheat days. So today is Saturday the 31st. So it took me 6 days to bring everything back down from two complete gorging, delicious cheat days. I mean, Sunday was the kind of cheat days that I plan to perform going forward. And not two in a row either, because two in a row is a little bit harder to overcome than probably just one would have been. And I definitely won't be doing no more carnivore type of experiments because they don't appreciate it anyway. I was watching another carnivore. I used to do these type of keto and carnivore diets, so naturally I keep up with a lot of the channels that are out there. I seen another one, who was on it, gained, real popular channel out there, was on it, gained, husband and wife team, and is gonna, take the carnivore path once again. Already tried to restart several times without success, but. And I wish them well. I really do wish them well. I really do. But at the same time, I hear how I'm going to make one more video on the sugar diet. Why? You're doing a carnivore quit. You're doing your own carnivore thing. Why do you need to make another video on the sugar diet? I mean, if you're 100% invested in what you're in. And you say you're not knocking anyone who's trying to, do it, but, you certainly agree with the people in your comments, who is knocking it, with the 100% sign and stuff like that. So that just tells me everything I need to know about what to expect from this next great video about the sugar diet. I know. I got a good idea. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Stay in your lane. You know, if you want to do a video, you know, on your carnivore experience, you know, I live close by to one of you out there. We can do a video together. Compare notes. That type of thing. I'm game. I'm up for it. Offers on the table is all I can say. You know who I am. Alright, so with that being said, the sugar diet is the weirdest thing I've ever experienced when it comes to weight gains, because I gained like maybe 10 pounds in water, and some of it probably in actual weight off of the chicken liver dinner, off of the carnivore day. That was a mistake. I should have had a regular cheat. Some of you, you know, said it's not a mistake, you know, that you appreciate what I mean by when I made a mistake on the carnivore day, cheat day. I made a mistake by doing the carnivore at all. I should have just went and ate me some pizza or something good, something I wanted to eat. I won't waste my time with that effort again. We're already out there. This train's not going to stop. It's just going to keep rolling. And the more you make videos about it, go ahead. The more attention it brings to our side, and the more people investigate it and want to see for themselves. So go ahead, make all the videos you want. It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter anymore. In fact, I welcome it. Go ahead, make a sugar diet video. Keep doing that. Y'all keep doing that. Please keep on. Please just keep pushing that message on the people who are out there and have been stalled for weeks and months and years, and see how many keep coming over to the side where they can actually lose some weight and get rid of some dangerous visceral fat around their belly. Yeah, keep spreading that message. Keep on. Every time one of them puts out a video shooting down the other, it's just shedding light on the truth. It's just shedding light on the truth. Some of your big influencers, you know, they come out of nowhere and their weight was already lost, you know. Even someone like old Mr. Bart K or whatever, you know, you look at his oldest video, it looks like he was already thin. How do we know how any of them ever really even lost the weight? There's an old saying in the Bible about the millstone around your neck. Might want to check into that, because when God's talking about his children, he's not talking about little ones. He's talking about his children as a whole. Don't mislead the masses. I'm not misleading anybody, because I'm not promoting a lifestyle commitment. I'm promoting a weight loss commitment, and once I get the goal, this same commitment you can float back on to use the weight to drop the weight back down. Now, it took me 6 days off of a 2-day cheat meal to drop it all back down, but the important thing is it did go back down to where it was supposed to be, to about where I was in the beginning of it all. If I don't lose another pound, I will be happy with the 31 pounds that I have lost for the month. I've lost a pound a day for the entire month, gained 10 of it back, and lost the 10 back down. That's a total of 40 pounds lost, no matter how you look at it and how you want to break it down. If that message is not as encouraging to anyone out there, then you just can't be encouraged. You just unencourageable. Yeah, I just want to see everybody succeed. That's what it is. I want to see everybody succeed and break through the hoopla and find a way to get the dangerous visceral belly fat off of their stomachs. It's dangerous to keep that hanging around. And I know it's even more dangerous to lose it and then regain it back. Because for some reason, I don't know what it is about the low carb diets. I've said it before. It's once you get there, it's harder to lose back off for some reason. And it's not because there's anything mentally wrong. There's something physically wrong with the diet. Once you've adjusted to low carb, your body's adjusted to low carb, it's just harder for some reason to get it to fall back off. I don't know why that is, but I'm not the only one that says it. Everybody's saying it. 1 second, I gotta make a video cut. Alright, sorry about that. Like I was saying, if you're not gonna try the diet, there's no point in making videos about it. You know, just stick to what you believe in. Stick to what you believe in. Stick to what you know. You know, if you're confident in your diet, you know, that's good. That's good. That confidence is what helps you the most in your weight loss journey. So this is the advice I give to carnivores and ketos out there who are using the sugar diet to make headlines, to generate views. Because, yeah, like I said, the more you put it out there, the more the people watching you are going to investigate, and the more are going to start, you know, wanting to experiment with some weight loss, especially if they're stalled. I mean, who doesn't, right? I mean, if you're stalled, that's what it's all. All of this is supposed to be about weight loss. Dietary lifestyle trap is what it's become out there. I mean, don't you want to do something else? I mean, I'm a food reviewer. I mean, for me, you know, I can continue to talk about this off and on, you know, after my weight loss journey is over, because I have to flop back into it for weight gains, you know. But that's how all of this is supposed to work in the first place. So, you know, as a food reviewer, it kind of fits perfect into my space in the first place. I'm sorry, Cole. You know, I know you don't like the whole cooking channel and food channel type thing, but that's always been me, and that's probably always going to be a part of me. But you know, I also at the same time think it's important to get foods out there that do work. So I'm going to say this about the warm food that I ate last night before I cut this. Now, nothing about the barbecue sauce, but if you just take the canned fruit and warm it, and then, you know, you could add like some honey or some maple syrup to it, like I see some suggesting down in the comments. Something about that warm fruit gives a nice special effect toward being able to create, you know, situations where if you were in a situation where you needed a bowel movement, because this is what I experienced with it last night. Now I would leave off the shiitake noodles because they are starchy, but it's a specific kind of starch, glucosamine. I've actually got a glucosamine supplement around here that I used to take that I quit taking 2 years ago. It's a special kind of fiber that isn't absorbed into the body. It just kind of, you know, it has an effect to where it sticks stuff together and brings it through your colon and out without, you know, causing long-term damage like regular starch. But, you know, it's still a starch. Yeah, I don't recommend it, you know, for everyday use. Every now and then use, maybe, yes. Yeah, every now and then use is fine. But the warm fruit, I recommend that, you know, on the regular. If you got some canned peaches, you know, and you can warm them up in their syrup. You don't need to add the barbecue sauce to it. That's just something that someone recommended to me. I've seen a couple of times pop up in the comment sections here and there, and I just wanted to try it for them, you know. I like your recommendations, and I like to try them out. And yeah, I'm definitely going to try out some more of the recommendations that came through to me last night after doing that. But the warm fruit, you know, it's always like when the smoothies, you know, for me, too much of a good thing, you know, tends to stall you out after a minute, you know, and you got to kind of switch things up. So I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think about switching from, you know, like cold smoothies over to warm fruit and stuff like that, because I think some of that might play a significant role in how digestion and you know, getting everything flowing in a way which creates more weight loss, because that seems to be what happened with me after that crazy warm fruit experiment. So, you know, I might not go through so much extremes, you know, with all the barbecue sauce and the noodles. Mushrooms were fine. Mushrooms were fine in there. They just took on the sweetness and just added to the experience, as far as I'm concerned. You know, I love fruit, vegetables. I love fruit and vegetables anyway. I love them. I wished, that vegetables were more a part of the sugar fasting thing. But when I get leaner, I plan on eating a lot of leaner meats, adding a lot of leaner meats and a lot of vegetables and stuff like that. Back in, on the food that I prepare. Maybe live a lower fat lifestyle, a Politarian or a pescatarian style diet. Once I'm done sugar fasting. If I experience weight gain off of that, I got me a weight loss weapon, not a dietary lifestyle trap. Yeah. So you ketos and carnivores, y'all just keep talking about the sugar diet. Yep. Keep sending them our way. Keep sending them our way, because it seems like the more y'all promote videos about it, the more come in this direction. Because there's a lot of people who watch your channels that don't respond in your comment sections. I get that too. We all get that as influencers. We all get those people who are silently watching. And y'all never saw me much in y'all's comment sections because I'm one of those silent watchers. I was one of those silent watchers in your comment sections. And I believed in the message at one time. Even though I was more on the fasting side of things, which always brought me around to the keto and carnivore communities because fasting was their main protocol for weight loss. I had 3 ribeyes a day, which only equaled maybe 15 to 1700 calories all day long. Where do you think your weight loss come from? The meat? No, it come from the restriction. And you're saying, I'm restricting. The difference between me and you is I'm admitting it. The calories that I'm restricting, as far as all the fruit that I'm intaking, they fill you up a lot faster and stay with you a lot longer than the meat does. I've done both. I have been on both. I have done both. I have a whole channel dedicated to keto, where I took on the Atkins Phase 1 style and ate nothing but meat for a few weeks, and come to a nasty stall. It's called Backcountry Ragbag if you want to check it out. 3 or 4 years ago. And after that stall for a month and a half, I let all of that go. I let it all go. It's too expensive for one thing, and pandemic was going on at the time. It was just too much to have to deal with. Too expensive. This is cheap and effective. That's what I want: cheap and effective, and not forever. Alright, folks. You can lead horses to water, but you can't force them to drink. That's all I can say. But keep talking to your flock. Keep telling them about the sugar diet. Go ahead. They'll start researching it for themselves. Alright, folks. That's all I got to say about this one. Someone tell the next one, hey, weight loss is going good. We're going good. We've lost 31 pounds for the month. That's a pound a day for the entire month. We gained some weight. Lost it all back down with effortlessly. Alright, folks. That's all I got for this one. So until the next one, you folks have a good one.